Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be cooking and cleaning, so come join me. So first we're starting out. Here I'm just grabbing some chicken, barbecue sauce, and some Italian dressing. This is the easiest crock pot recipe ever. It only takes a couple ingredients and it's super delicious. I make it all the time. Additionally, I'm just grabbing some brown sugar here, and that just gives it a little bit of sweetness. So first you start out by opening up your crock pot and putting your chicken at the base of it. So that's what I'm doing here, just opening it up. I usually use just one pack of chicken, and this will be enough to last me for my 3 days of meal prep before my shifts at work. Like I mentioned before, I'm a registered nurse. I usually work 3 shifts in a row, and it's just really nice to have food that's already prepped before I go into work. That way I don't have to think about it. I'm just grabbing some measuring cups here. This recipe calls for 1 cup of barbecue sauce of your choice, 1/4 cup of Italian dressing, and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So super simple. It takes all of 2 seconds to throw in the crock pot and then just a couple hours to make, and it's delicious. I eat it sometimes on a bun, other times I just eat it plain. So we'll see what I'm feeling like this week. I usually pair it with a veggie on the side, which I'll show you guys later in this video. So I'm just using up the last bit of this barbecue sauce that I had. It's really stuck in there, so I'm struggling to get it out, but I do have another one. I usually just buy whatever is cheapest at the store. This week I did go for a sugar-free one, trying to limit my sugar intake, so it's really good. Here I'm just grabbing that second barbecue sauce. You can never have too much barbecue sauce. Honestly, if you wanted to add a little bit more than a cup, I think it would be fine. But this is the perfect amount, in my opinion. I've also done this recipe with Sweet Baby Ray's. They make a bunch of different kinds, so it's really good. I'm just taking my Italian dressing. This one was on sale as well. You can use any Italian dressing that you have in your fridge. I did get the fat-free kind. Again, just making things healthier where you can. Overall, this recipe really isn't bad though. So 1/4 cup of that. And just toss it right in. No need to mix anything up. And then lastly, 1/4 cup of the brown sugar. I just used the light brown sugar. That's what I had on hand. I'm sure any brown sugar, light or dark, would work. Just pour that over top. And then I used the same measuring cup, so it kind of all got stuck to the side, so I'm just scraping out the excess here with a spoon. Trying to be resourceful and only use 1 measuring cup. Put the lid on and set your timer for 4 hours on low heat. That's what it looks like here in the crock pot. I didn't even mix it up, but it will all kind of melt together as it cooks. So 4 hours, and now time to clean up. So putting everything away. I had just gone to the grocery store, so I had some groceries I was putting away as well. Alright guys, now on to some laundry. Just moving all my stuff from the washer to the dryer. I only have a couple pair of scrubs, so I end up doing laundry once a week. Wash my scrubs before my next shifts. And then additionally, I was just out of town, so I had a lot of clothes that I had to wash. Does anyone else always drop like socks, underwear, and small things out of the wash, putting it in the dryer? Always happens. Now just putting a couple dryer sheets in. Next we'll move on to my shower. This needed a good clean. It's been a while since I've done this. So I first start out by going into my shower and taking all of my products off the shelves and just putting them on the ground. That way I can scrub each shelf individually. Usually there's a bunch of soap and scum, and so you can see the bottles just leave gross, nasty rings of residue on the shelves. So I'll just take my Method Daily Shower Cleaner and I'll spritz that all over the shelves. And then usually I'll use a sponge for this, and I'll just scrub away at all the gross stuff left and behind in the shower. This cleaner is really nice. You don't actually have to rinse it, it says, if you use it every day. I go back and forth with using it every day and then using it just for a deep clean, but I do like the scent of it and it works pretty well. I'll scrub everything off and then just do a quick rinse with the shower head, and then as you shower, the water gets all over the shower as well, so you don't really need to rinse it, but I just like to. Now just putting everything back on their shelves. Alright, now lastly I just take this cleaner and I spritz the bottom of the shower, especially around the drain, and just kind of clean that out a little bit. Now we're moving on to some lunch. I've been making a really quick egg scramble lately, and it's delicious and easy, so I'm just grabbing the ingredients out of the fridge here. We got some tomatoes and mushrooms that I'm just going to chop up. I usually cut my tomatoes in halves, and then I chop my mushrooms up. So after everything's all chopped up, I take a little bit of olive oil and put it in my pan. And then turn my stove on, and I toss all my veggies that I just chopped into the pan to saute for a little bit. like to cook these veggies for a bit first, and then I usually toss some spinach on top like you see here. The spinach usually wilts down pretty quick, so I wait till the other veggies are cooked. Toss the spinach around a little bit, and then after the spinach has wilted, I will add the eggs. So here I'm just adding 2 eggs to the scramble. And my favorite seasoning from Trader Joe's, the everything but the bagel seasoning. I toss a little bit of that on top of the eggs, and then I scramble everything together. And this is just what it looks like prior to scrambling. So once it's all done, I just take it and plate it. It literally takes all of 2 minutes to make this. It's super easy. And there you go. I just take a little bit of Frank's Red hot sauce and put a little bit on top. I'm not a big spicy food fan, but I actually really enjoy a little bit of Frank's on my eggs. Just gives it a little kick. And there you go. So I'm just grabbing a fork to eat it. And that's what the finished product looks like. Now to check on my chicken. It was all done a little bit ago, so I just shredded it up, and that's what it looks like. And here are the Brussels sprouts that I made to go on the side. I just chop them and roast them with olive oil, lemon, and garlic salt. And then here's my finished dinner. That's it for the video, guys. I'm just off to the gym now to get a quick workout in before work. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and press the thumbs up button.